So on this creating life thing, as I said to Fred, fine, it's not an argument against antinatalism, it's just an argument to improve the conversation. That goes with my approach on these things. It's something that can improve the conversation. It's not just because it convinces the other people finally to cave. I don't particularly expect that. Now, you can say that I am culpable for intentionally bringing new experiencers, this is Trick's word, I think, into the world. I would far prefer that, because then you can't use all of the I must be God stuff, where then I'm in a position of justifying why I, as an omnipotent God, created life in the first place, which I didn't do. It was already created, and as you said, there's already a momentum and a tendency to it. And then you can fault me for going with that tendency, but it's a bit different than giving me the responsibility of creating life in the universe, because I think life is a phenomena like a waterfall, and it's more interesting in some ways, probably because I am that phenomena, and no more interesting in other ways, because waterfalls are complex and have all kinds of interesting detail too, and I think it is likely that life would be created. It might take a long time. Maybe the statistics are such that it's so improbable it would only happen one time. But we're pretty early in the age of the universe, according to current science. So life is arisen really quickly, right? The first generations of stars are just hydrogen. So we're life in the first generation of stars that seems, to have had any chance, because of the need for metals and things that are created in stars that have to blow up to spread that material out and so on. So, yeah, I mean, we're still on different sides. The basic thing is I think it's good to be an experiencer. I think it's good to have the chance. I don't think it's just an abstract question, because I can ask the question of would I want to stop my experiencing. I have at a young age known that that was a choice I could make. I've always felt it was there. I did not feel robbed of it because of the difficulties involved. I consider that I can gauge what I want to do, and I'm smart enough to know that there's ways to do it to overcome that. You can jump from a high thing, and all you have to do is look at the view and jump, and you can change your mind, and it's too late. So yeah, I've never felt robbed in that way. It does not admitting that you're not creating new life doesn't weaken your argument. It'll strengthen it, because you'll actually be talking about real things. But what I disapprove of is like when Trick had said 99% of the people call it creating new life. Yeah, 99% of the people have believed in God. 99% of the people believe you can't get rid of war. 99% of the people believe all kinds of bullshit. The point is, we've agreed it's not new life, so don't call it new life. Call it the new experiencer. You might find that there's some rhetoric around that, and it has a lot more chance of being compelling than projecting onto me some sort of godlike omnipotence that my position, somehow because I have my position to continue life, that I'm the creator of it. No, I'm making a should I continue question, and that's the same with procreation. You don't see it that way, but I do, and we will have a more honest interchange on it if we start talking about sentience and how one string of life creates multiple sentiences, and what are the relationships and so forth. Cheers.
Delicious? Yeah, that's it. Yep.